Hey guys, Chelsea from Attention to Details, and this is actually kind of like a mini video within a longer video that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Obviously, I like to have a clean car, and when it comes to wintertime, I always feel like my tires and wheels kind of go into hibernation because I will go through an automatic touchless car wash a lot and come back and do a rinseless wash, but it may be too cold outside, and I really don't want to have to deal with, the tires not drying properly and then doing a dressing. So I just I prep them for wintertime. For the most part, I will put like a wheel coating or wheel wax or something like that, and then maybe a tire coating so that way it's easier to clean in the wintertime. And I wanted to try out this product right here, Meguiars Ultimate WATERLESS Wheel and Tire Cleaner. It actually really intrigued me because this could be a great opportunity for those of us that maybe we have a garage or carport, or maybe you're in a little bit of a warmer state and you're wintertime and you don't necessarily want to have to drag out a hose, bucket, all your wheel brushes and things like that. So this is my first time using it, and you can see here I actually already did a pre-rinse with Rage. This was my friend's car, and they are building a house, and so they've been driving through a construction site. So there was a lot of heavy mud within the wheel well and on the tire, and I didn't really want to have to, just dirty up my microfibers unnecessarily. So I did do a very quick pre-soak with Rage, rinsed it, didn't even touch it. So it essentially got all that caked off mud, but you can still see we've got, some soiling. If I were to come in here, our tires are still dirty. Ugh, I can't stand that. Hang on, give me 1 second. Gotta wash my hands. But anyways, I have my black microfibers here. Those are kind of my tires, wheels, door jambs, wheel well kind of, microfibers. These are super cheap, disposable. I really don't care if they get ruined, but I don't want to necessarily have to do one swipe and have to get rid of it. I want to be able to have a little bit more working time, so that's why I rinsed it. But this wheel and tire is really not that bad, so this will be a good test for like a lightly soiled tire and wheel. And then the back wheel, that has a lot of caked on brake dust. I don't know if this Acura is rear wheel drive, but there's a lot of brake dust on both of the rear wheels, or maybe they just had their wheels rotated or something like that, and there's just a lot of brake dust. So we're gonna kind of see how it works on lightly soiled and then heavily soiled, and I have a feeling it's gonna do fantastic on lightly soiled, but I'm kind of intrigued to see. So let's get into it. We'll read the instructions real quick together. Shake well. Okay. Spray one wheel and tire at a time, a light mist on your wheels and a heavier amount on your tires using a microfiber cloth. Check. Wipe your wheels clean. Turn your towel to a clean side for a final wipe. For your tires, you can either let the product self-spread for a higher gloss finish, or you can spread it out with an applicator pad for a more uniform, less glossy finish. We'll let it spread. I like a higher gloss, especially we're going to be polishing this car, so I want it to look nice. So let's go ahead. Light mist for our wheels, heavier for our tires. So difference between the nozzles. Has a really great smell. Nope, nozzles are no different. Alright, so I'm going to prime my microfiber just so that I have a little bit more. So we're just going to come in here. I should have gloves on, but I'm being lazy. I'm always lazy, guys. I'm sorry. I don't teach good safety principles. So we're just going to kind of focus on the front of the wheels first. And so far, looking good. Has a really pleasant smell. You can tell there's a lot of lubrication within it. Kind of has like a petroleum, shiny, almost similar to what you would find in like a tire dressing. But it's got just a little bit of foaming to it. Alright, so now we're just going to kind of get my hand in here, like this. We're just going to go into our inner wheel. I don't want to cut the top of my hand with the brake, so that's why I'm just covering it like that. Just kind of go in here and hear all that nasty caked on stuff just getting loosened up. We're going to get our hand in there as far back as we can, safely. Alright, and now we're going to flip to a clean side per their instructions and just kind of wipe clean. I'm just gonna grab a new microfiber. Man, there's a lot of caked on brake dust. If you have tight spokes, good luck. You might just want to focus on the wheel faces instead of these inner wheel spokes. But this, I can get in there pretty far within reason. I should wear gloves. Yuck! Alright, so we're just going to take another fresh microfiber. I'm just going to kind of come up. Just do a quick wipe down one more time. Okay? And let's see. We are gonna wipe this. We're just gonna wipe it just to see. In fact, I'm gonna get a colored microfiber. I wanna see how much dirt it can pull off. Give me 1 second. Alright, these are just one of my junky interior ones I got from Walmart. Let's just see how much dirt kind of comes off. So like I said, I did not clean these tires and wheels. Just gonna come in here. Meguiars actually owns a company called Dub, and they have a tire shine that you spray on and technically you should be able to just kind of walk away and it clean the tire for you. I'm wondering if this is kind of that same technology. I really enjoy that tire cleaner for, you know, wintertime and things like that. So I'm just going to kind of, we've got a lot of stuff that's kind of caked in there, but I'm not necessarily looking for perfection. Let me bring you in close. So here's our finished look. You can see we got a majority of the light soil. I can already tell you on those heavy ones, I'm probably gonna just have to scrub them because, let me show you what I'm talking about. Here is our back wheels. In fact, let's just do this lower half because I really don't want to have to deal with. So let's just kind of let this sit on there. Again, bring you in close. Forgive me, I didn't do that before. How's it doing? This stuff is really caked on there. I mean, I was able to use my finger before and just kind of soften it up, and then the Rage rinsed it off. Love me some Rage. Well, let's see if I come in here. I mean, it's cleaning it. I'm just gonna go through a lot of microfibers. I mean, sometimes in wintertime, we as detailers, you can't pick if you have a really dirty car or a really clean car. So if you're in an environment where it's too cold to break out soap and water, I don't really know in what scenarios really, other than for a light touch-up, that you would need this. Because this isn't necessarily a maintenance product or a deep cleaning product, forgive me. This is more of a maintenance product. I would say you want to make sure your tires and wheels are deep cleaned and it's just maintainable with this product. Essentially, that's really any waterless product or rinseless product. I would say they are more for maintaining a lightly soiled vehicle. But just coming in here, wiping that down. For wheel faces, it does a great job. The inner part of the wheel, not so much. I mean, it's getting it, but again, you're gonna go through a buttload of microfibers, and you can see where my hand can reach, where my hand can't reach. Has good lubricating, using the microfiber, but it's just kind of smearing stuff around. So, am I happy with the product? Yeah, because for me, I do keep a well-maintained vehicle. This would be a great option for me in the wintertime to maintain my tires and wheels. And you know that there's a lot of lubrication within this, just from the looks of it. I mean, look at my hand. They're kind of greasy, as if I have, you know, some sort of WD-40 or something on them. It's very similar to kind of that greasy feel. But I look like a mechanic. Take a picture, guys. I worked hard for the day. But for lightly soiled tires and wheels, fantastic. For heavily soiled tires and wheels, I would say focus just on the wheel faces and maybe use, you know, your dedicated tire brushes, soap, water to clean the inner wheels. So I'm gonna back this car out, do these tires and wheels more proper like, now that I've kind of gotten to play with this and see its limitations. Tires and look great, probably aren't the cleanest. I prefer, here's what it looks like when it's all just kind of dried and wiped down. Bring you in close again for you to see. We're gonna take this just a little bit further because my customers are paying me for a, you know, a dialed in vehicle, but this gave me an opportunity to kind of play with this product. Like I said, wheel faces, nice and shiny. You can see we don't have like a lot of heavy scratches. Even using the microfiber is probably safer than some of the wheel brushes that I use. Tires definitely did not do, you know, a deep cleaning. As you could tell from the microfiber, you know, it loosened up the dirt, but you know, how is the dirt going to get off there? It's essentially just dressing a dirty tire. And then my concern would be when you drive, you have sling off, and then when you're in rain and things like that. So, I'd say for wheels, fantastic. Tires, I'm still going to want to clean them, put a proper dressing or coating on them, and maintain them that way. But hope that helps some of you guys. Maybe you're looking for a product to maintain your wheels in the wintertime. Great product for, you know, lubrication, safely doing it, lightly soiled wheels. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for a heavily soiled tire wheel. And I think most of you would agree with me that waterless, rinseless, that's not the method to choose anyways if you have a heavily soiled vehicle. So, thanks guys for watching. We're gonna back this out, do our tires and wheels, and keep moving on this detail, but we will catch you guys later on.